Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Speak On Our podcast. And I'm your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, back with another conversation, back with another topic, back with another hot topic that's gonna make you, the viewer, you, the people, and you, society, to speak up and speak up now. Because it's only gonna make you better, stronger, and mentally and physically. So, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to bring. Whoa. What are you doing? You forgetting to hit the subscribe button? Stop it. What are you doing? You watching the Speak Up Now podcast and you watching your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, give you some unbelievable content. What are you doing? I need you to subscribe right now. Check out my social media platforms that you see on the screen, Facebook and Instagram, and this platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue to tune in and watch the full episode. Come on now. This is the Speak Up Now podcast, where we're inspiring others to speak up and do better. Come on now, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. All right, let's get you back to the full episode. Boom. Continue to bring consistent topics and episodes for you guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying them. So if you're a new viewer, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a returning viewer, you know what it is. Much love to you. So I'm happy. For one reason only, because I get to speak my mind. That's what Speaking Up is all about. So if you're ready for today's episode, say with me. If it's your first time watching this episode, make sure you pay attention how we do things on here. So if you're a returning viewer, say with me. Let's ride. So for today's episode, it's pretty simple because it's something that many people have opinions on. Something that I have an opinion on. It's something that I feel like is gonna make people think. So for today's episode, listen closely. It's simple. I believe in nepotism. And I believe in nepotism because people think nepotism is a bad thing. I'm gonna tell you why that I believe in nepotism. It's pretty simple. If you are a parent out there, if you are a grandparent out there, if you are related to someone, if you are a big brother to someone, a big sister to someone. Part of being those titles, mothers, fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, big brother, etc., is to see that person under you, your child, your little brother, your little sister, your grandchild, to have a better life than you did. So when I see people saying nepotism is the bad thing, why is it a bad thing for wanting to see someone or your family member succeed or have a better path than you did? And that's what people get misconstrued when people say nepotism. Nepotism is in every industry: entertainment, politics, corporate America, the medical field, all jobs, everything you can think of. Nepotism is in every single aspect of life when it comes to working and having something for yourself. So nepotism is in everything. So when people say, I can't stand that LeBron James and his son, or people in corporate America looking out for their child's mother and daughter, or mother and son, or father and son, when people hoping their youngins, their young DNA to a better path. Well, isn't that what life is all about? Isn't that what being the parent is all about? Isn't that what families are about? Helping, not guaranteeing, but hoping their family members have a better path to success than they did. If you let them, I'm honest, I get people's point when they say it's about earning it. It's about having someone work for it. I don't disagree with me. I agree with that statement 100%. But there's also a statement where having to show them from right from wrong. You know, yes, that child, yes, that daughter or son or someone, a family member might want to go through that path on their own, but would you regret that they're gonna make the same mistake that you did and you know that you could help prevent that mistake? That's what people that see nepotism, that's what they don't understand. I feel like everybody in this world misconstrues nepotism only because it has such a bad narrative from celebrities, right? We can think of the big times, like I said, LeBron James and his son. You can think about the Kardashians. You can think about corporate America. You can think about the entertainment industry. you know what I'm saying, actors, Will Smith, all and his children, you know, like nepotism is in everybody's lives, not just famous people's, not just famous people's lives, but in average day Americans' lives. Let me ask you a question. You guys a question, something you can think about. When people ask for referrals in corporate America, hey, can you write me a referral to this particular job? Hey, can you write me a recommendation for this particular job? Hey, can you write me this or write me a review for this particular job? Is that nepotism? Just because they know each other? Just because they correlate to each other? Just because they might be family? Is that nepotism for asking for a review or letter recommendation? You know, a referral? Is that nepotism? I guarantee you, people who's watching this video, 9 times out of 10 have asked for one of those things. Referral, review, letter recommendation, the whole 9, from someone that they might know at a job, someone they might know of someone at that job. Is that nepotism? Are you or her, are you in that category of being favor of nepotism that have been that have had nepotism happen to them? Are you? So I'm a firm believer in nepotism, because when I eventually in my life have a family, have a son or a daughter in my life, I'm gonna want them to succeed and have a better path to success than I supposedly have or will. That's the point of being a father, being a mother, being a big brother, being a big sister, being a grandfather, being a grandmother. That's the point of part of those titles. Making sure that your child or grandchild, or little brother, little sister have a better path to success than you did. So I hate that nepotism has a bad narrative and a bad judgment in society, all because someone wants to make news or someone wants to have their opinion on certain things. Yes, we all could agree to disagree, but nepotism can have a bad reputation with it, but you can have that side with that, but also have a side where nepotism is talked about positively, because there's many positive nepotism stories out there that people don't talk about. They just focus on the negative. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna be on the side of positivity with nepotism, because it's in everybody's lives. Average people, celebrities, famous people, rich people, wealthy people. That's what nepotism is in our everyday lives. We can say how billionaires are and people who are wealthy. Do they have nepotism? Of course. But that's because they want to see the child don't go through struggles, even though, yes, every child, every person should have the opportunity to earn it, but also have opportunity to see right from wrong, but also been stirred in the right position, opposed to going straight to the gutter. That's what nepotism, that's what people have a bad reputation on nepotism. It's not all about having someone go through the gutter just to see the high top of a mountain, the high top of a reward. It doesn't have to always have that start from the bottom story. It doesn't have to always be like that. Sometimes a positive story is like, yeah, my mother, my father helped me accomplish things I want to accomplish, no matter if they knew someone or not. Sometimes positive stories can relate to that and can always be a good thing, but most people want to talk about the bad things all the time, and it has to stop. I'm a firm believer that it has to stop, for one, but two, that things like that, narratives can change. And will it change overnight? No. Do I want to be part of the story or part of the narrative that helped change those narratives? Yes. And you want to know how I'm going to be a part of it and how I'm helping to change that narrative is by giving my strong takes. giving my strong opinions, because no matter if I change 100 people's minds or one person's mind, at least I know I'm a part of uh, changing someone or making someone think differently than they did yesterday, and making someone think like, man, he has a point, or making someone to go have a conversation, a positive conversation about it, or open dialogue conversation about it. That's what that's what hot takes, hot topics all about, right? Again, my platform, my podcast is about celebrating the power of dialogue, open dialogue at that. So, and this is one of these episodes and topics where I actually love talking about it, because many people don't think about it. One, two, many people can see negative topics into a positive topic. Many people have the time to do that. I'm not gonna say no one has it, but I'm saying not a lot of people has the time to do that. See the positive of a negative thing. And nepotism has that side. Nepotism has so much negative around it that many people don't see the positive of nepotism, because nepotism is a positive thing. If you think about it and soak it in, nepotism is a positive thing. Don't let other people's opinions change how you feel about it, or don't let people's opinions deter you from asking for help or asking someone to help you achieve those goals, because you're only setting yourself back. So I'm a firm believer that nepotism is a good thing. I believe in nepotism. Many people don't disagree, and that's fine. But they're being closed-minded. So why be closed-minded when you can be open-minded? So I'm gonna say again, I believe in nepotism, and I want you, I don't want to change your mind, but I want your mind to change on your own by realizing how you want to go, realizing how you want to create your own path. No matter if you want to do it the hard way, without help, or a way that you can learn along the way, because you're not going to be successful by yourself. When people think that nepotism is all about having things handed to you, when it's really not. Nepotism has a negative effect that people just give you things for no reason, or give you things because you have a fancy last name. It's not like that. Nepotism is not like that. You know, nepotism can be asking for help when you have tried all options, and that's not a bad thing when you think about it. So don't let people get in your mind and make you feel this type of way, because they have no right. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna digress with that, and I want you to see the positive of nepotism. That's the last thing you get from this episode, is that nepotism is a good thing. Don't let nobody tell you it's not, because you have a right to think and feel how you want to feel. But I'm gonna close with this. It's pretty simple. Dario Silver, aka Mr. GQ, believes in nepotism, and don't let him. If you disagree, you disagree. But let's go and end today's episode. Hopefully you guys took something from it. Hopefully you guys learned something new, and made you go think and do your own research. So let's go end this thing out the right way. If you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention, and keep on coming back for more and more episodes weekly. So if you like today's episode, took something from this episode, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, the whole nine. Good, bad, comments, feedback is much appreciated. So yeah, let's go end this thing out the right way. Stay mellow, keep that mellow mind, stay focused on that narrow path on what you think is important. And as my man Cam Newton says, you got one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Boom.